Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel for this week's pickups. And yes, we do have some pickups this week, and there's a little bit of a story behind this one. Let's roll the intro. So we're going to start with the other pickup. We'll leave the story one till last. So I've got two games to show you today. Again, as I said last week, my spending's hit a little bit of a snag with funding at the moment, so I'm not picking up as many. But this one was a real bargain for me. And again, there's another one that's got a little bit of a story behind it. So this game was on Vinted, and the seller put it up for just £8. This game is a £45 game on the way. It sold almost instantly. So as I was trying to check the prices of it, it sold. So I clicked on it. I hit the like button to be able to find it again if I needed to go back. Went back, checked my GameEye app, checked the prices of it, checked the eBay, seeing what the sold listings were, and I think they were all about 42, 43 pound. Thought, all right, I'm going to go back and buy that nice and quick. And I did all that quite quick, within 2 minutes. And by the time I'd done that, I was about to hit buy, and it went. It was gone. And I thought, bollocks, I've missed it. Absolutely gutted. However, I thought I'll try something. And I don't usually do this, and it is a little cheeky. However, it could work in my favour and in her favour. So I messaged the seller and said, the game you've just sold for £8 is way undervalued. Way under. It's a £43 game. And she came back and she goes, oh, I didn't know that. She goes, I was just selling some of my old games that had just been sat there for ages, sat there for up in the loft. And I messaged her back. I said, I'll tell you what, if you cancel with the other buyer, put it back up and I will buy it off you. It's one of the ones I've been wanting for a while. And obviously one of those more uncommon ones to find. So obviously I told her the price, £43. And she said, I don't know what to put it back up for. I said, you put it up for whatever you need to. I said, I'm more than happy to pay double, even triple the price, because I know it's an uncommon game. I'm doing you a favour by getting you some more money, and you're doing me a favour by getting the game a little bit cheaper. So she put it back up for 18 quid. So she made herself an extra tenner. I got the game. I was surprised she did it. I thought she was going to say no. I thought I'd try my luck. And she said, I'll do it. I'll cancel it. I'm happy to do it. What a lovely, lovely lady she was. We had a little bit of a chat afterwards. Really, really nice. I said, if there's any other games that you've got selling that I might need, or any other games that you want help with pricing, I said, let me know what you're putting up and I will be happy to help. So yeah, it was a win-win situation for the both of us. She made some extra money, I got my game a little bit cheaper, and this game is in absolutely fantastic condition. It is like new, and that's Minen, or Minen, however you pronounce that, Everyday Hero. That's that one. So yeah, about a £45 game. and I've got it for 18. Obviously, she's made a little bit more money. She was happy with that. I did say to her, you can, you know, put it up for whatever you need, and I'll buy it off you. And that's the price that she put it up for. So I'll show you some footage of that one now, a minute.
What do we do now? Let's go home and play Games Fair.
Oh! My balloon! I can't reach it! Somebody help! Oh, Miron! You got my balloon? Yay! Thank you!
So that's mining. Yeah, really chuffed to get that one, and can't speak highly enough of the seller. It doesn't happen very often, and it's not something I generally do. But when it's a game that comes up so uncommon, it's quite rare, and to get it at a cheaper price, I thought I'd try my chance, and that's what you do, isn't it? So then, the next one. This is a game I ordered from Argus, and we're going to cut to a clip that I filmed on Tuesday. So, as I was saying in the video there, I cut to a video that I've made earlier in the week. So today is Tuesday. My Switch game for Star Fox has arrived. I have opened it. It's arrived. The packaging is in a bubble wrap pack, but it's rather flimsy. It's wet out there. And, well, you still expect it to be okay, but this is what it's turned up like. Completely bent. The packaging has a great big tear down the front of it. It looks like something's cut into it. I don't know if you can see that very well. You can see the line there. And obviously I'm going to open the game because I want to play it. But I'm a collector. Do I want to keep a box that looks like that? Absolutely not. So this one will be going back to Argos, which is where I ordered it from, which I paid my points. I didn't actually pay anything. I used my Sainsbury's Nectar points to get it. But when you get a game that arrives looking like that, absolutely disgusting. Argos, I don't know if it's you guys or it's the delivery drivers, as that's who is on the top of the packaging. I'll cover my address. So, you should be ashamed of yourselves. That is disgusting. Absolutely shocking. And this is why I never try and use with any of my posted stuff. Obviously, with this, I didn't have a choice. But they are careless. They don't give a shit what's in the packages. And it proves that they just pile them all on top of each other. It doesn't really matter what's in the packages. And things get destroyed. As this one. So this one will be going back. And I will show you an update. Or give you an update when I receive that one. So I'll probably take that back this evening. See if I can go into Sainsbury's on the way down to, after dropping me pup off to her nana's, and see if I can get a replacement. Other than that, I will be emailing Argos back and sending it back that way. But I'll update you with what happens. So yeah, the game arrived. It was completely bent, out of shape, and really, really poor from, I'm guessing it was Every and not Argos's fault. But I could be wrong. But I'm sure lots of people, I'm sure you guys who are watching the video would absolutely agree with me that Every are a shocking delivery driver. I know there may be a few in certain areas that aren't too bad, and I've had a few that have been really good. But I've had numerous issues with Every losing parcels or damaging parcels, and this is another example. So we're absolutely gutted. So if you've watched to this far in the video, you already know the game is a Star Fox for the Nintendo Switch 2. So the remake of the N64 game. As you can see, I've got a new one. So following that mishap, I went back into Argos that night. Spoke to the lady at the desk, and I showed it, got it out the bag, and showed it. She goes, "Oh no, definitely not." I said, "Yeah, I had this delivered to me today. I'm not happy. Can I swap it?" She goes, "Oh, I think she said, oh, do you want a refund?" I said, "No, I want to swap. I want the game. However, stop this shark." I said, "However, I don't want this one." So she checked on the system. They didn't have any in stock. So I couldn't get it there and then. However, brilliant service from the lady in Truro. in Metro Sainsbury's that had their Argus kiosk at the back. So she looked it up on the system to see where they could get it from. So they've got a main hub down here in Cornwall. It's Liscard. So will you stop being a shark? So what she did was she ordered one from Liscard and said, we'll get that to you first thing in the morning. So I said, well, I'm not actually coming this way tomorrow until later in the evening. I don't really want to come this way twice. So kindly, when I got back to my mum's, I spoke to her and she was happy to go and grab it for me because they're just over the road. You can't see me in the camera now because the dog's in the way. So yeah, they're just around the corner from the Sainsbury's. So she said she'll go and pick that up for me. And then I was returning to my mum's later that evening for my dad's birthday. So I grabbed the game then. So the lady said, I'll take the game. Here's your receipt, your order number. All you need to do is come in the morning and I'll swap it over you because I'm in the morning. Perfect, no worries, that's absolutely fine. So my mum went in and she got served by another lady, handed over the receipt. Here to pick up game. She goes, oh no, you need to pay for this first. My mum said, no, we were told it was, we show you this and we can just swap it over. So obviously the other lady was there. She heard, she was out the back. And she came out, she goes, oh no, I can sort that one. So she brought the game out and sorted it for my mum. And here we are. We have a game that's not bent and is new, no scratches. I haven't actually opened it yet. So I will definitely be giving that one a go and playing that one over the weekend. So yeah, that's the story of that one. So both of these two really have had a bit of a story to them this week. Another game added to the Wii set in mining. If you've played this game, given it a go, let me know what you think of it down in the comments. That will take me to 815 games now, so one more off that list. And then, have you played Star Fox yet? I know it came out last Friday, so I'm yet to give it a go. I've obviously played the original on the N64 and the original Star Fox on the Super Nintendo. Absolutely love the franchise, love Star Fox, and I've always wanted another one to come out. Obviously there's a couple on the GameCube as well, and we've not seen we've seen lots of remakes. Obviously Star Fox Zero on the Wii U. So yeah, I think it was about time, because we didn't have one on Nintendo Switch. It's about time that we had another one. Obviously this was a remix, so maybe it leaves it open in the future to have a new Star Fox game, and revive that franchise. I suppose it all depends on how well their sales do for this one. So that will definitely be interesting. So if you've enjoyed the video today, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe for all future videos. Definitely more to come over the next few weeks. Looking at popping down to Sinostor again and checking out that the shop that's been shut for a while, so we're definitely looking at doing that. That's possibly my plans for Saturday, so you'll be seeing that hopefully on Monday. So we'll see what happens, and definitely more to come here on the channel. And that leaves me with one thing to say: don't forget to create your world of gaming.